So
the
it gets
saga
crazier.
continues.
Crazy. Zillow gone wild / Nazi war criminal story.
And to again summarize myself, there was a Nazi who gave a lot of stolen art to his daughter, and she accidentally tipped the world off by trying to sell her house and putting pictures online. Well, this saga has continued. She and her husband were arrested. She is one of two daughters of this Nazi criminal, Cadogan, who ran out of the war, saved himself and his family and lots of art by escaping to Argentina. And what's interesting is they found all sorts of stuff in that house. At first, when they looked at the Zillow pictures, they had first taken down every picture of inside. Then they kept pictures of inside, but this picture was no longer found. Why? Because it was on the war loot registry. The stolen art registry basically shows things that were stolen. Now, how was it stolen? So this Dutch Jewish dealer, Jacques Goedeker, had died in 1940. His family was escaping at the time, and he left 1,113 objects in his house and also his offices. Those were confiscated by the Nazis, and then they had like a sham sale. And so he goes first to Brazil and then to Argentina. And this is the house that his daughter lived in with that painting and with other stuff. And here's all the stuff that was confiscated. Now, I will say that Jacques Goedeker largely collected old masters. That means paintings from the Renaissance and the Baroque era, as well as old master prints. So you see a lot of these prints here at the top, the black and white one. And one of the things about prints is they make them in multiples. That means that there are many, let's say 50 originals. And editioning is great because it helps us understand how many we should be looking for in the world. So if you had 51 and it's an edition of 50, something's up. Now remember that guy Cadogan was a big deal Nazi, so he was getting from lots of different Jewish families. And so if you see there's a number of brightly colored prints on here, they were made after Jacques Goedeker died. They are Matisse prints that were made in like 43, 44. And so those would have been gotten from another family. Also, if you're going to be a Nazi, you should brush your hair before you're arrested. Look at how they described her. And I'm not saying she looks good, but I feel like they've overestimated how awful she looks. Also, Nazis being Nazis, she had a rifle and a revolver. Countries other than America are not like rife with guns. I shouldn't laugh. It just feels like, wow, thank God some of these Nazis aren't that smart.